Hello and welcome to this video. Yeah, in the last video there were some remarks that somehow the recording area was slightly off, and I agree, somehow it was not quite as intended. So I made some adjustments, but I'm only now during the game can check if everything works. It looks fine to me. I will have to check how it looks like in the analysis view. It's a bit odd that all of a sudden there were changes, that most likely due to my vacation, where I used the notebook screen. Still a little bit odd. Okay, let's see what happens here. White has played, yeah, a Colle Zuckertort, I think it is called. Queen e1 is an odd move. I think he wants to go knight e5. I'm drawn to this idea and I really can't resist playing it. Let's do it. I believe if he captures, I'm fine, and indeed he did not capture. Okay. So let me take this. This was White's strongest piece, the bishop on d3. So how do I go about this? Maybe queen to b6, simply preventing c4. I am not preventing c4. So okay, I was thinking c4, d takes, b takes, queen b2, just rook fb1. Yeah, my queen is trapped. That was a bit silly. But okay, one point was that I wanted to allow the rook to come to d8. One regrouping that I want to play is g6, bishop f8, bishop to g7. The bishop should point towards the center. It's not really all that great on e7. Rook c1 is slightly mysterious. Does he prepare? Oh, that's not... That I didn't expect to happen at all. Okay, that changes the whole outline of the position. What is he up to? Knight b3, maybe to c5? I don't see the upside of b4 because he puts yet another pawn on a dark square, so his bishop becomes worse. The move a6 intends to play queen to b5, because I would be happy with the trade, and the queen is not bad there. Let's see what he's up to. If he plays the queen away, and there is, yeah, maybe there is queen to e3. Sorry. Okay, so he does trade. Yeah, I think this is a good transformation for me, because the b5 pawn is not weak, because it is no way for him to attack it. He can only play like knight b1 to c3, but that is extremely artificial. Yeah, this one. But this knight is heading exactly where? My idea is knight e8, d6, c4. And that is a really, really, really strong knight. He cannot go to c5 because I have b6. That's the difference here. The move b4 was basically weakening c4 for no particular reason. And after f4, he has weakened e4 as well. That's an interesting... That's interesting now. How do I go about this? I can also use the e4 square, which is actually even more attractive, maybe more attractive even. Knight b8, d7. d7, f6, e4 is an idea. Very slow, but got time. Sorry, my voice is a little bit off, recording this in the morning. I don't have a clear plan yet how to actually make this count. Yeah, this bad bishop. But I don't have to. I just have to improve the position slowly and things then will work out. You get a clearer picture step by step, improving piece after piece, and only then you think about a grand plan. You don't need a grand plan. Now here, for example, with the trade, now I can actually think about kicking the knight away or trade it off. This is also a possibility. Okay, first of all, I can now regroup this to c4, right? Like knight d2, but it doesn't lead to that much. Okay, let's do what looks fine anyhow. f6, push this away, put the bishop onto d6. Wait, I should think about, no, I don't want him to trade. I take on e4. Okay, maybe I should have played it differently, right? It's not exactly what I wanted, that he trades this, but it's still better for black. Oh, he doesn't trade it. Okay. So then I'm going for g5. Probably I can do it already. Could have prepared it even more, but I'm not sure that I needed to. I mean, I'm playing basically a piece up. Now with the bishop staying on b2. g4 maybe is a move. Yeah, I better have this one. And now probably doubling here on the h file. Yeah, he only has a check there. One check. Yeah. Okay. This analysis, yeah, it works out, yeah, with the screen state, it's okay, right? Okay, so let's have a look there. It looked like I had good control. White was playing this form of a Colle Zuckertort system. I don't really believe this is very dangerous in this particular move order. I think the e3 setups, the Colle setups are a bit more interesting once black has committed to e6, because here I believe black has very easy play with c5. You can also think of g6, but c5 is, I think, a good move. The best now for white is probably just to play c4, and then there are multiple transpositions. Black can take here for Queen's Gambit accepted, or here, which is what I would do to go into a harmless version of the Panov Caro-Kann. Okay, b3 however was played, and now I think I'm just happy with the simple development scheme that I played. Here black has equalized already. So yeah, one thing that I was wondering after playing, if I had knight b4 at some point, but there always is a check. You can always check me and then I have to go back. Okay, and now he played a3 because knight b4 was a threat. If he would play something, yeah, like this, I have knight b4, and if he wants to preserve the bishop, bishop f5 is extremely problematic. yeah, something like this is quite embarrassing. So a3 is necessary, and I played rook c8, queen e1, and bishop f5. Yeah, this is an interesting choice. I think it is playable for sure, because this looks comfortable. Yeah, the double pawn here is helpful to support a knight coming to e4. I get a rook to e8, and I'm already thinking about making this bishop look silly. And this is actually, yeah, it's in the works. Yeah, this bishop has very little space. He went queen e2, and I captured queen b6. Yeah, I was thinking at first I would prevent c4, because I don't. Yeah, he can still play this, because this would blunder the queen. I get a bit of material, it seems. Yeah, yeah, okay, I get a piece and a rook, but it makes no sense. After c4, I wouldn't have taken, of course, but rather played something like queen a6. Yeah, it's one of the engine's moves. It wasn't planned, but I would have done that. Okay, rook c1, rook d8, very normal, b4. And now, oh, I keep playing engine moves, that's not bad. I like this a6 idea. a6, queen b5. Yeah, it's not the only move. b4 is, I think, really a strategically dubious move. You can also start with the knight e8 maneuver. Yeah, you want to connect with the square. But a6, I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Queen b5. I think now you should probably move the queen and not trade. After the queen trade, it gets so one-sided. Here I will go a5, I think. Yeah, and I mean, you're just sitting on a bad piece there. Yeah, now again it's very one-sided. I just prevent him from jumping to c5. And here, oh, I could have gone knight e4. It is of course a bit better. The same idea, but I always had knight e8, d6 in mind, and I did not readjust after he went to b3. So yeah, and now I'm not sure. Knight b8 is probably a bit slow. But it's really, you just keep an advantage because of the long-term nature of the whole thing. Knight e4, yeah, that's very comfortable. f6, push this back, king g7, knight f2, f5. Yeah, it's just clearly better. What can you do? And now you play h6, g5. It looks like a very straightforward strategic game where white has basically no active possibility. Yeah, it's not much to say. It's just a very straightforward strategic win. I think it comes to this situation here where I'm definitely comfortable, but it's not. I mean, you don't have a really clear way forward. I mean, I would have played g6 and bring the bishop to g7, but that is not fantastic or anything. I mean, black is probably slightly better, but it gets really ugly after b4, which is also not a move that has a clear upside. Yeah, you allow knight b3 and potentially go to c5, but that's so easily prevented with b6. And even if it would arrive on c5, it wouldn't be very threatening. You can always kick it out or simply ignore the piece. So this is a move that has little upside but many downsides, making the bishop worse and weakening all the squares. Okay, thanks for watching.